Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Thanks for coming back. This is Network News for Thursday, April 2, 2026. In the headlines, Grenada readies for Carifta Games 2026. The Sister Isles of Carriacou and Petit Martinique expand solar energy. Family seeks answers in death of 47-year-old Lansepine resident Andrew Frederick. Barbecue vendor devastated after shop demolished. Also in the news, regionally, Cuban farmers warn of food shortage. Internationally, Iran vows response to U.S. threats. Plus, in the sports news, Carifta Games less than 48 hours as Grenada continues to welcome teams from various Caribbean islands.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
From the Grenadian capital, I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. Grenada has put in the final touches on preparations to host the Carifta Games this weekend at the Kenroy James Athletic Stadium, welcoming athletes and supporters from across the Caribbean. We get more in this Shania McIntosh report.
Grenada will host the Carifta Games for the 4th time in history this weekend at the Kenroy James Athletic Stadium, as preparations are underway to ensure the facility is ready to welcome hundreds of athletes and supporters from across the region. The stadium staff have been busy cleaning and washing the facility, ensuring that everything is in top condition ahead of the highly anticipated games. Coordinator within the Ministry of Youth and Sports, Curlin Peters, says significant work has already been completed.
Very pleased where we are today, at the level of what is needed to be done for the next 2 days, and we're going to walk through and make sure that we take care of everything as best as possible.
Meanwhile, Chairman of the National Organizing Committee, Aaron Moses, confirmed that regional delegations have already begun arriving on island.
Technical delegate from NACAC, they're already here and working with the various teams to ensure that everything is in place.
Team Barbados is among the first to arrive, with other Caribbean teams expected throughout today and Friday. In total, approximately 775 athletes and officials are expected to participate in this year's games, along with an estimated 500 supporters traveling to Grenada. With preparations nearly complete and teams arriving daily, the countdown to Carifta 2026 is officially on, setting the stage for what promises to be an exciting showcase of regional talent. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
Looking forward to the Carifta Games. Well, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, but for one young Grenadian athlete, it all started with a stride. Christina John has his story.
For Paul Sargent, a visually impaired young man from St. David, what began as a simple conversation has transformed into an inspiring athletic journey. Today, Sargent proudly represents Grenada as one of its emerging para-athletes.
Since in 2024, I started training in Mr. Bassanio. He invited me up to Lafayette, so he asked me if I want to come and do running. I tell him, yeah, no problem. So I just started off with him 2024, 2025, going along.
Now a member of the Carifta Invitational team, Sergeant is preparing to compete alongside cited athletes from the School for Special Education. On Thursday morning, he took to the track at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium for his final practice session ahead of Saturday's highly anticipated event. Sergeant is set to compete in both the 100 and 200 meter races.
Training is always good. The races I enjoy running the race, the 100, the 200, but the 200 is more kind of difficult because I know how to do a bend also. So I'll try my best and see if I can win it. Well, hopefully I will see myself maybe doing some other. Well, I like doing it, but maybe in the future I will be doing, more proactive, more faster.
Like many visually impaired athletes, Sergeant relies on a guide runner. Ethan Edwards, a student of the St. David's Catholic Secondary School and a member of the St. David Trailblazers, Edwards plays a critical role in helping Sergeant stay on pace and in rhythm. The pair have been working closely to build trust and coordination, essential elements for race day, when both athletes and guide runner will occupy separate lanes on the track.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't have known on basis, but, doing little research, doing stuff like that, I learned to teach myself and then get that rhythm and then allowing him to learn off of me. He can't see, so I'm his eyes. So I basically have to lead him through. Well, what it would require on a day is just patience, him staying relaxed, him just getting my rhythm. And what we have been doing for the past days is just not really a lot of hard work, but just getting that rhythm.
Supporting Sergeant's development is Level 1 coach Bassanio Nicholas, who describes the experience as a shared learning journey. According to Nicholas, Sergeant has shown a natural ability to adapt, making the coaching process both rewarding and promising.
Because he's visually impaired, because he's a visually impaired athlete, it's difficult. Everything you have to rewire the whole system. He doesn't know, especially coming into a new area like athletic. He's a quick learner, and he takes a time to really try to register, but we understand because he doesn't have vision, it would take some time. But
Coach Nicholas believes this weekend's event will be a key moment for Sergeant, not only to showcase his talent, but also as a preparation for the next stage of his athletic career. In the coming months, Sergeant is expected to travel to Mexico, where he will undergo classification, a necessary step towards qualifying for international competitions. For Paul Sergeant, this is only the beginning, and with every stride, he's moving closer to the global stage. In his words, it's all part of inclusion. Chrislina John, GBN News.
We wish Paul Sergeant the very best. Keep on keeping on. Well, regional teams are expressing confidence ahead of the 53rd Carifta Games this weekend under the theme Passion Drives Performance. Eugenia Peters reports.
Barbados' head coach Desiree Campbell is leading a 63-member squad, the country's largest so far, competing across track and field events. Athletes include shot put and discus competitors, along with 800-meter runners Jaden Walker and Dana Skeet. Campbell says the team is ready.
We have a bigger team. We are here with some returning medalists from last year, and right now we have 32 athletes who are returning athletes, so we're looking forward to good performances.
Definitely looking forward to improve the medal I had last time and get bigger personal best.
We're confident. We came to do our best. We came to show, hopefully carry our medal count for last year. We have the biggest team we've had in a while. But yeah, we're just here to go hard and do our best.
From Aruba, team leader Lana Gobert is guiding a 3-member team targeting podium finishes. Wendell Beatty will compete in the 1500 and 500 meters alongside Emma Gobert.
Last year we had a great performance. It was a super year for Team Aruba. Our boys Wendell Beatty, he got gold, and Christian Janssen got silver. So of course the whole country is super excited for these games, and we the goal is, of course, to be on the podium, to win, and the whole country is cheering for it.
I had a rough start of the year with a little small injury, but yeah, preparation has been good. Training has been pretty good these last few weeks, so yeah, I'm just here and try to do my best.
We haven't had a female athlete in a while coming to Carifta. You know, we had Wendell and Christian who did super amazing, so a little pressure, but I think I got it.
Meanwhile, Bonaire is represented by 2 athletes under coach Wilbert Smith, who says training began in September. Kiona Ballantian will contest the 100-meter hurdles, while Shanrick Smith runs the 100 and 200 meters.
It's focus, mental, hardworking, keep on going for the goal what we need to achieve, and then the first time I hope we can go home with a medal for Bonaire this year.
This is my 3rd year competing at Carifta. The first 2 years didn't go as I wanted it to go. I competed in the 400-meter hurdles, but this year I'm confident that I'm going to perform great.
The best time in the 100 meters is 11:25, and the 200 meters 23:77. But this time I'm hoping for a new PB, new experience and stuff. Yeah.
The Carifta Games feature elite junior athletes from across the Caribbean competing in track, field, relays, and combined events, showcasing the region's rising talent. The Carifta Games feature elite junior athletes from across the Caribbean competing in track, field, relays, and combined events, showcasing the region's rising talents. The event has been held under the theme Passion Drives Performance and is being broadcasted by the Grenada Broadcasting Network, the official broadcaster. Eugenia Peters, GBN News.
This story to report. At a recent press briefing, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell responded to concerns about the completion of the government's infrastructure projects. Given rising prices, he maintained that the government will continue its existing measures while monitoring developments. Reporter Deidre Seeley has more details.
Despite concerns about rising costs due to the ongoing Middle East conflict, Grenada's Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell said the government will continue to monitor global developments as it executes its infrastructure projects in 2026. Speaking at Tuesday's press briefing, Prime Minister Mitchell and other officials detailed several ongoing major infrastructure projects throughout the island, including the Clogier Road project and the Cliff Road project. Asked about the rising energy costs facing the country, the Prime Minister detailed existing measures such as subsidized fuel prices, adding that the government would intervene if gas prices rise above $17. However, he acknowledged that increased subsidization could also disrupt the ambitious infrastructure agenda.
Obviously, given the fact that we need the resources to do all of the infrastructure work that we've put out here, we have to be very prudent in not jumping to subsidize things simply because there's an increase in price, because in doing so it means there's less revenue for the infrastructure work that we require, and that is ongoing.
The Prime Minister expressed confidence that the fiscal framework, improved tax collection, and revenue from the Citizenship by Investment program would help insulate the country from external shocks.
Part of that fiscal framework is also ensuring that we set aside monies for rainy days, whether they're natural disasters, whether they're for economic shocks, ensuring that we also mitigate risk by having things like our catastrophic risk insurance. So those things are ongoing, and we continue to manage well. It's also important for us to improve our tax collection because as much as people don't like paying taxes, the reality is the government is funded, the state is funded from the shared commitment of the taxpayers. The Citizenship by Investment programs is part of our revenue base as well, so that is part of what we are looking and working at.
While Grenada continues to encourage actors to find diplomatic solutions to conflict, the Prime Minister noted that external developments remain outside the country's control.
As an administration, you could probably say everything that could happen to an administration in the last 3.5 years has happened. We've had to deal with wars, multiple wars. We've had to do with coming out of the COVID pandemic. We've had to deal with hurricanes. We'd have to deal with geopolitical regional tensions. We've had to deal with tariffs, trade embargoes, you name it. So we accept that stability. World stability is just not something we have any control over, and it seems as if the world is actually likely to become more unstable than stable. So we are constantly monitoring.
Deidre Seeley, GBN News.
We will take a break for the time being. Still to come from us, the Sister Isles of Carriacou and Petit Martinique expand solar energy. We'll talk about that.
What if growing your savings came with more flexibility and more rewards? Introducing the Ariza Advantage account from Ariza Credit Union. Earn 3.5% interest per year with a minimum first deposit of just EC $10,000. Enjoy a 5-year fixed term, unlimited deposits, no monthly fees, and added loan security. Plus exclusive Advantage member privileges, priority services, special offers, and more. Get the Ariza Advantage. This is the Ariza Promise. Better value, better service, members first. Visit arizacu.com or call us today.
Hello, I'm leaving the house right now. I'll be there in 20 minutes. Life gets hectic. That's why I registered for myaccount.grenleg.com and chose paperless billing. It was simple. I went to the site and clicked sign up. I then tapped find my new account number, typed in my old number without the zeros at the front, and got my new account number instantly. The new account number is also in the app under the Balances tab or at the top of any recent Grenleg bill. I entered my new account number and the total amount due on my most recent bill, then filled out the profile information and subscription sections. They sent me an email to create a password and sign in. And finally, I signed up for paperless billing, and now everything I need is in one place. Myaccounts.grenleg.com and paperless billing have really brought me peace of mind.
Athletic fans, the time is drawing near for the most anticipated junior athletic game in the region, the 53rd Carifta Games, right here at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium, April 4th to April 6th, 2026. Get your tickets now and be part of the incredible excitement the athletes will bring, both on the track and in the field events. It's going to be a spectacular display of young talent and sheer determination. We've got options for everyone. Finish line tickets, day pass, just $120. Season pass at a fantastic $350. The main pavilion offers a day pass for $60 and a season pass for $170. Even our secondary stands are accessible at $40 for a day pass and $100 for the season. And for the ultimate budget-friendly experience, bleachers are only $25 for a day pass and $60 for the season. On April 4th, we're kicking things off with a bang. And to add to the visual, supporters are encouraged to wear green on April 5th, yellow on day 2, and on day 3, red. Let's paint the stadium with pride, and the excitement does not stop there. An added attraction is a vibrant cultural village, showcasing our rich cultural heritage with tons of excitement daily. You truly don't want to miss Carifta 2026. It's a celebration of sport, culture, and community.
Life isn't one size fits all. Take me, for example. I like my suits well fitted. Getting a loan should feel like buying a suit. That's why financing at Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited is made to fit everyone. Introducing the Made to Fit loan, financing tailored to your needs. Get 100% financing to buy or build your home, purchase land, or get that brand new car. Plus, get up to $50,000 unsecured. And to make sure your loan fits, Co-op Bank is trimming your loan fees by 50% and covering 30% of your legal fees. Oh yeah, nice. Don't adjust your life to fit a loan. Get a loan that fits your life. Visit us online or stop by any retail banking unit today. Terms and conditions apply.
Are
you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Right Choice Promotion presents Lyrics and Laughter, the ultimate pre-Mother's Day show. It's coming to the Grenada Trade Center on Sunday, May the 3rd from 5 p.m. Get ready for an evening of non-stop comedy, sweet Caribbean vibes, and pure entertainment. From Trinidad and Tobago, the funniest man in the region, Errol Fabian.
She said not even my shoes, I said no.
Humorous Calypsonians, Trinidad Rio.
Going back to basics.
And the Calypso Princess herself, Kareen Ashe from the Spice Isles. 2 decades of legend, Randy Isaac, Little Reds, plus local comedy king, Robert White, Dillian Walters, Fat Man George, and Kareem Alexis, delivering lyrical mastery, 11-time Calypso Monarch scholar. All the...
Something big is coming. On April 10th, freedom takes center stage. Are you ready to live free? It all begins April 10th.
Kites in the sky, families on the beach, good food, good vibes. It's the Easter season, but parents, remember this. Even on holidays, your parenting duties continues. If they're at the beach, stay within arm's reach. If they're flying kites, keep them away from the roads and electrical lines. If they're out, know where they are, who they're with, and what time they're coming home. And remember, if you're liming, somebody must stay sober to supervise. More free time means more screen time. Monitor online activity, maintain curfews, keep structure in place. Because safety starts at home. This Easter, let's protect what matters most. A message from the National Parenting Program, Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs. Empowering parents, protecting children.
Home is easy, easy with Republic Bank.
Are you dreaming of owning your own home? With Republic Bank's Home Easy Loan, you're one step closer to making that dream a reality. With competitive rates, reduced fees, and up to 100% financing, Republic Bank makes owning your home simple and stress-free. Start your journey to independence, empowerment, and the joy of home ownership today.
Republic Bank, we're bringing home to you. Home easy. It's not just a mortgage, it's peace of mind.
Terms and conditions apply.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Life's about to pop. I wanna play with cash pop. Life's about to pop. Oh yeah, with cash pop. Pick your number 1 to 50. See your price right when you play. 5 jars a day, come win easy. Cash pops. One number, that's all you need. Win up to 2,500 indeed. Life's about to pop. I wanna play with cash pop.
Must be 18 or older to play. NLA supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy, easy with Republic Bank.
Are you dreaming of owning your own home? With Republic Bank's Home Easy Loan, you're one step closer to making that dream a reality. With competitive rates, reduced fees, and up to 100% financing, Republic Bank makes owning your home simple and stress-free. Start your journey to independence, empowerment, and the joy of home ownership today.
Republic Bank.
Republic Bank. We're the one for you.
The push toward a fully green energy future is accelerating on the sister isles of Carriacou and Petite Martinique as the Ministry of Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy prepares to roll out its flagship Solar for All program. Christina John tells us more.
Set for launch in May, the initiative is expected to play a central role in the government's strategy for energy independence. Officials say the program will focus on expanding access to renewable energy, particularly for vulnerable groups, including low-income households, single parents, and persons living with disabilities.
We were able to salvage approximately 300 reusable modules or panels from the Limle solar PV site right here in Carriacou that we are going to be reusing for our Solar for All project in Carriacou. Part of that will be for Petite Martinique as well, and the majority obviously will be for people in Carriacou. So here's an opportunity for local people in Carriacou, including those who are doing agro-processing, those who are doing climate-smart agriculture, to get free of cost a complete solar PV system that would zero the electricity bill, that would zero the electricity consumption, and that would make them more energy resilient, energy secure as we move forward. And so this project would roll out in effect at the end of this month, April, and will continue. The intention is maybe to do about 100 persons in Carriacou based on the amount of modules that we have here.
That was Leslie Smith, Director of Energy. Residents interested in participating will be able to access application forms in the coming weeks. Meanwhile, work is advancing steadily at the Limle solar plant, a key component of the island's renewable energy infrastructure. During a recent site visit, ministry officials expressed satisfaction with restoration efforts being carried out by the French firm Smart Energy. Work on the ground, led by site supervisor Gerard Fourier, has already seen the completion of perimeter fencing, with drainage systems now in the final stages.
Let's say that the difference, we look and we read like a lot of studies about some solar plants that have been destroyed by some hurricanes all around the world. And what we try to do is that to take every element that we've seen that we could improve, to try to make the project more resistant if we had like to face another hurricane. So basically on every aspect of the project we try to think of like the condition that could happen here. And so as you can see right now we are doing some drainage that hasn't been done before. So it starts from the drainage, it will be also like on the structure. We have like a lot of new elements, new technology, let's say, to be able like to resist another hurricane.
Prior to the impact of Hurricane Beryl, the Limle facility generated more than 15 kilowatts of electricity. Its restoration is considered critical to the broader plan of transforming Carriacou and Petite Martinique into a 100% renewable energy zone. Christina John, GBN News.
Now, the family of Andrew Frederick is appealing for help nearly 3 months after his death was ruled a homicide, as the investigation remains unsolved. Shania McIntosh reports.
The death of 47-year-old Lansapine resident Andrew Frederick remains unsolved, nearly 3 months after his body was discovered at his home. According to family members, they enlisted the service of a pathologist, Dr. Hubert Daisley, to conduct an autopsy, which concluded that Frederick's death was a homicide. Relatives say they are still searching for answers and are now appealing to the public for assistance. They are urging anyone who may have seen or heard anything suspicious around the time of his death to come forward with information that could help bring closure to the family.
Andrew was murdered in his home in Lansapine, and we are aware that there are people who heard his cries for help. And we urge those, especially those who were guests at Prickly Bay, to come forward. Our family are suffering, and we don't want another family to suffer like we are. His killers are still out there in the community, and again, we urge the public to assist in identifying those responsible.
GBN reached out to the Royal Grenada Police Force. However, up to news time, there was no response forthcoming. forthcoming. The family continues to hold on to hope that justice will be served as they await further developments in the case. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
A well-known barbecue vendor near Tiamaushu Community College is devastated after her shop was demolished by authorities. Here's the report.
A well-known food vendor near the Tiamaushu Community College is counting her losses after her small business was demolished earlier today by officers from the Physical Planning Unit. Sharab CPO, widely recognized for her popular barbecue offerings, was left devastated as her vending structure was torn down during the operation. The longtime vendor says the incident has placed her livelihood in jeopardy, leaving her uncertain about how she will now support herself. According to CPO, she had previously engaged the relevant authorities and was given no indication that her vending operations at the location were in breach of any regulations. She maintains that she operated in good faith and is now struggling to understand the sudden enforcement action.
I talked to the minister. Understand? They ensured me that the situation would have been sorted out. Now look, 3 days after they put a notice on my building, or they come and break down my shop. And that's what I'm saying. No, I don't understand that, because I don't understand how they want youth to survive and how they want youth to live.
The incident has raised concerns about communication between authorities and small vendors, particularly those who rely on roadside businesses as their primary source of income. CPO is now appealing for clarity and assistance as she faces the difficult task of rebuilding her business and securing a new location to continue operating. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
It's time for GBN ISO.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISO is brought to you by ClearVision.
Oh, I got my glasses from ClearVision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at ClearVision Eye Center.
ClearVision Eye Center.
ClearVision Eye Center.
Crawling into tonight's eyesore is an insect widely called the giant walking stick. The insect was captured perched on a Christmas tree in Coconut Montparnasse, St. George. The giant walking stick is among the largest insects measured by length, with females up to 7 inches long. It is easy to distinguish from the more commonly seen stick insect because of its huge size and because the middle and hind legs have spines. Males have a single large spine on each hind leg. The color can vary from greenish to tan to brown to rusty brown. Like other stick insects, the giant walking stick eats leaves. It is perfectly camouflaged for life in trees and shrubs. Walking sticks not only look like twigs, but also sway their bodies to mimic the motion of branches in a breeze. Our ISO line is open for your submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
After the break, the GIDC warns public about social media scams.
As we look ahead to 2026, we're committed to elevating Grenada's presence on the global stage. Our integrated tactical focus includes media relations, travel trade engagement, sales activation, and digital campaigns. These efforts are designed to ensure visibility and establish leadership in our niche pillar marketing. We invite you to join us on this journey by supporting our initiatives and sharing the beauty of our tri-island state with the world. Together, we can make 2026 a year of growth and success for our islands.
Lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots of dreams and lots of plans. Lots of ways to own your land. With ACB by your side. Lots of ways to own with pride. Lots of chances to make it yours. Lots of ways to open doors. Lots of space to build much more. Lots of reasons to own your future now. There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Start building your tomorrow today with a Lots loan from ACB Grenada Bank.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Lots. Land ownership. Tomorrow secured.
Terms and conditions apply.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anse, St. George. Southern Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
In Grenada, sports aren't just a game, they're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. The Investment Migration Agency. Unlock the possibilities.
Courts is giving you the chance to experience the Caribbean's premier music and arts event, the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival. Every Courts purchase of $2,999 or more from now to April 23rd gives you a chance to win an all-expenses-paid trip for two to enjoy the music, the flair, and to create unforgettable memories for you and your guests. Don't miss this opportunity. Shop today only at Courts, bringing value home. Conditions apply.
I want $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Pick 3, and cash for each, please. Okay, are you adding multi-X to your bet? Yes, multi-X, all of them. Smart. Best value bet. Backup and multi-X, you cannot go wrong. Don't matter the bet, multi-X all of the daily games.
With multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add multi-X to all your Playway, daily Pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account, and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store, or call 442-8602-459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
Presented by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
A whole new level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
But when you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you ride me, we'll be right there with you. Wherever you ride me, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time, right next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
The Grenada Investments Development Corporation is warning the public that unauthorized individuals may be using its name and logo to create fake social media accounts and carry out scams. People are being urged not to engage in any transactions or communication with anyone claiming to represent the GIDC on social media at this time. Officials warn that any requests to open investment accounts, transfer funds, or share banking information should be treated as scams. The GIDC said all official communication should be verified through its website, by contacting its offices directly, or by checking recognized media outlets. The public is also encouraged to report any suspicious activity. We'll be right back.
It happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Parents, if your child falls in water today, can they survive? And you, can you swim? No excuses now. National Learn to Swim Week is between April the 7th and the 11th, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. across Grenada. Free swim lessons for children and adults. Just 1 hour session a day. This is confidence. This is safety. This is a life skill. Register now. www.getgrenadaswimming.com. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Silver Sands Grenada, Budget Marine, Ting, Spice Island Marine, SIFH Group, Acado, and Flow. Don't wait until it's too late. Learn to swim. Save a life. It could be yours.
Good evening, sporting fans. For the second time in 3 years, Grenada will play host to the 53rd Carifta Games at the Carifta Games at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. The Carifta Games scheduled for Saturday, April 4 to Monday, April 6. The premier regional track and field event will feature Caribbean athletes competing in under 17 and under 20 categories, with events ranging from 100 meters to 3,000 meters, relays, huddles, and field events. Of course, Grenada's Carifta team will be looking to represent proudly following the successful hosting of national championships as well as the integral championships. Several records were broken, among them long-standing records from over 20 years. The Carifta Games will be aired live on GBN TV. It will be the regional first-class debut for Darren Ned, while 4 Grenadians have been named to Windward's Volcano squad: Ryan John, Teddy Bishop, Daryl Cyrus, and Darren Ned. Ned's selection marks his debut for the regional side in this format. Windward Islands Volcanoes will take on Guyana Happy Eagles in a 3-match showdown for a spot in the playoffs for this year's regional contest. The first match is carded for April 12 to 15. Meanwhile, for the past 5 weeks, the national under-19 team has been preparing for the upcoming Windward Islands under-19 competition. Preparations included training sessions, practice matches, game analysis, and even overnight camps at the National Stadium. Preparations were led by Coach Clyde Telesford. The Windward Islands tournament is scheduled for early April in Dominica. We can tell you too, the squad will be announced soon. Still with cricket, Chanel Saw makes her international debut for West Indies in the 3rd one-day international versus Australia women at Warner Park in St. Kitts. West Indies won the toss and will bat first in the day-night encounter. Prior to the match, Saw spoke about her selection to the women's team.
The moment I found out, that night that I got the call, I was honestly really in shock, to be honest. I didn't expect the call because I don't think that I had the season that I expected. But it was such a surreal moment for me. I was really grateful to get the call, and the first person I actually told was my mom. I was not always a big cricket fan growing up, to be honest. But as I got more involved in the sports, I really admired the work ethic of Marissa Aguilera. And on the male side, there are lots of male cricketers that I look up to, but I really just take characteristics from each and every one and try to go about that in my own game.
She highlighted Hayley Matthews, Stephanie Taylor, and Deandra Doughton as some of the players she looks forward to playing with.
But I'd speak on everybody that they all have different things they bring to the team, and being around them, I could see that they all have different characteristics, so it's really good to be around them and learn from them. Each aspect of my game has improved. I would say definitely the batting aspect and the wicket keeping for sure. I've done a lot of work back home. I've seen the development, the fitness part of it as well. I've seen a lot of development, so I'm really glad to see actually that the work that I've been putting in is showing. Also the mental part, I've done a lot of mental work and the analytical part of the game.
Good for you. Moving to football, the ITEL football competition, the ITEL City football competition brought the competitive spirit with wins for Paradise FC International and Sally Rebels on Wednesday night. Paradise FC International under 17 defeated North Stars 2-1 as they seek qualification for the next round. While in the second match, Sally Rebels got the better of Idlers Sports Club in the senior division. At halftime, the score was 1-1 before Sally Rebels turned the scoring up in the second half, winning by 4-2 over Idlers. Thursday night football should see Tivoli Lions FC under 17 coming up against Sally Uprising Youth before the senior division match between Tivoli Lions FC and Sauterres Young Lions. Sports news for now. We begin in Cuba. Farmers there are warning that fresh food could soon run out. They say a lack of fuel is stopping them from plowing fields and planting the next harvest. The shortage is also making it hard to transport crops to markets. The U.S. has imposed a fuel blockade on Cuba since January, which farmers say is making the situation worse.
At a food factory in the Cuban municipality of GBN, tons of once juicy tomatoes are rotting away.
These tomatoes have been here for too many days without being processed. They're normally turned into tomato paste in 24 hours after they arrive. But because of the long-term power cuts, we can't finish processing.
These tomatoes were about to be cleaned and peeled when the belt stopped last night. Mr. Martinez tells me that they're losing 80% of their production. With only 4 hours of power a day, they do what they can. They also don't have petrol to deliver to hospitals, schools, or supermarkets. Nearby, Martin says he lost his sugarcane crop, which has dried up because he had no fuel to cut it in time. These farmers are rushing to harvest their garlic crop, but they're afraid they'll be unable to take it to market. The same applies to plantains, manioc, and other staples. The U.S. fuel blockade to Cuba's state sector is turning what was already an agricultural crisis into a calamity. Fifth-generation farmer Dion Figueroa says he won't be able to plant a new harvest.
It's not possible. There's no fuel for tractors. That means in a few months, people won't have anything left to eat, nothing which grows on this land.
Before the revolution, Cuba was the world's largest producer of sugarcane and sugar. Now, this sugar mill, like so many others around the country, is paralyzed. It's closed 5 years ago, in fact. And this is an indication of the crisis that the agricultural sector in this country has been enduring for decades.
The nearby agricultural cooperative blames it on lack of investment from the state.
We have manpower, we have finance, but we have no machinery, seeds, fertilizers, or fumigation. Now, private farmers are allowed to import all that, but in dollars. How can they sell to a population that earns in local currency?
Paradoxically, the government's tight controls over every sector of the economy are at last being relaxed. But it's impossible to gauge their effectiveness, as long as Cuba is being deprived of the fuel it needs to survive. Lucia Newman, Al Jazeera, GBN, Cuba.
U.S. President Donald Trump has said that U.S. forces will continue to attack Iran very hard for the next few weeks, which could send the country back to the Stone Ages. In response, Iran's military has threatened to increase attacks against the U.S. and Israel on state television. An army spokesperson said the war would go on until its enemies are humiliated and surrender. Al Jazeera has the latest from Tehran.
Iranians are having several considerations when it comes to this recent statement from the U.S. President Donald Trump. And the first obvious point in that regard is actually the very fact that they are used to dancing with the same old tune when it comes to this threatening rhetoric by the U.S. President, not only from the very beginning of this war, but also from the very day one of his previous administration. They are very much familiar with this threatening language, and this is part of that. The other part is actually sort of ambiguity that could be perceived here in Tehran after this recent speech by the U.S. President. It seems that he has no plan, or he is trying to keep a sort of a strategic ambiguity. However, that is, Iranians are also coming up with the same response, and as we just watched from the spokesperson for the Khatam al-Anbiya military headquarters, he came out to say that we are in possession of weaponries about which the enemy has no info, and that is obviously a kind of uncertainty or ambiguity that Iran is trying to stick to when it comes to this already intricate situation, about specifically when it comes to this recent statements by the U.S. President Donald Trump.
A reminder of the headlines in just a moment. a reminder of the headlines. Grenada readies for the 53rd Carifta Games, April 4 to 6. The Sister Isles of Carriacou and Petit Martinique expand solar energy. Family seeks answers in death of 47-year-old Lansopine resident Andrew Frederick. Barbecue vendor devastated after shop demolished. Also in the news regionally, Cuban farmers warn of food shortage. Internationally, Iran vows response to U.S. threats. Plus in the sports news, Carifta Games less than 48 hours as host Grenada continues to welcome teams from various Caribbean islands. Have a safe Easter. Enjoy it. I'm Kenroy. That's all from us in the GBN newsroom for the moment. Thank you so much. Good night.